Hello, this is Katja and Robin from Quinta Katinka in Portugal again. Many countries in Europe have a very dry summer this year, and also our springs and wells run critically low. The previous years we always had enough water and we didn't really need to think about catching and storing rainwater. But times are changing, and so we are starting with our rainwater catching plans.
Good morning. What we're trying to do here is improve our rainwater catchment to get more water into the big groundwater stroke rainwater well. We've made a half-hearted attempt at it here, as you see, and now the task is to actually make something a bit more substantial and somewhat wider so we can catch a lot more. Also, the pump is down there, and it will serve as a better protection for the pump too. So we're trying to make this water catchment with old bits that we have rather than buy anything. We bought this stuff. This is just lath, cheap wood, just to support the metal plates. But the rest of it, the metal bits, are from the old shed roof, which is my house now. Some old metal bits which we found at a scrapyard. I've got various bits of wood, not sure what I'm going to use. So it's just making do and trying to buy as little as possible, as usual.
As usual, I try to make the perfect plan, thinking everything through, planning and measuring every step of the way, while Robin is already up in arms with power tools and screws and just let things develop wildly. At the end, things end up somewhere in the middle, while we're still arguing about the best way to do it.
What I've got here is old used engine oil, which I'm going to soak the base of these. Oh, that's got some water in it. I won't use that one. So I'm going to soak the base of these posts in, so it will help them to not rot in the ground. Got this tip off a chap in Mexico, where we stayed at an Airbnb once, and we were doing a motorcycle trip. He said it was a very good ruse, which kind of seals the wood, stops pests going in, stops water going in. I'll brush it all up a little bit further later so it soaks in better. I'll just leave it like that for now. Lovely old engine oil. It's the next morning. These are nicely soaked in oil, as you can see. This should do the job. Lovely jubbly. Now we just have to put them in the ground. The original plan was we were going to set these in concrete, but we've decided we're not going to bother with doing that because they're only going to be this high out of the ground and not really holding very much. If we had been setting them in concrete, I was going to put some screws in like so to give them extra stability once the concrete sets. But yeah, not going to bother with that either. Thank you, Rita. Big help. We'll compact this soil in and water it in, of course, to hold them securely enough. Could even put some stones around it as well.
We could mix and match different metal panels to finish the roof, but it would look very ugly. Luckily, we have exactly the 3 missing panels we need on our composting toilet, so we decided to take them down and replace them later with the other ones.
So this here is our compost toilet room, also known as the shit shack. It's been here like 3.5 years through winter storms and summer sun, and it's done very well, but it needs a little bit of TLC. Also, for our rain catchment that we're doing on the big well, we actually want these panels, and we've got something else that we can put on here because it's not so important. So to start with, I'm just taking these panels off, which involves this and bits. Hello, Jack. These corners are very, very sharp and pointy. It would be very easy to catch oneself, or for a sheep to catch itself. So it's a very good idea in this sort of situation to just simply bend them over and all the way up. There you go, much safer.